And wow, I'm surprised by this result. I was sure that Metroid would lose his army there, but apparently he didn't. Maverick really needs to retreat right now.
Yep, and he is once again.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's medivacs left.
Those armies were about equally sized.
Yeah, they were. They were indeed.
How did Metroid take this so clearly?
I mean, I do get the fact that it was way too clumped and there was no room to kite, and he did have a lot of zealots in there, but still.
The minerals as shields for his
but
unit.
Disregarding what happened in the fight itself, I would want to point out the worker difference at the moment.
Point it out. Point away.
54 harvesters, 22.
22 is not a lot.
22 is not a lot. No, it is not. And now I'm just... If Madberpig actually switching it up and going into Thor's right now, which is not really the choice I would go with if he wants to play the safe. And this push could actually end the game. That's a huge push, and there is not a lot for Madberpig to fight with.
Madberpig has a huge lead in food, but that is mostly workers, and there are SCVs being pulled off.
Yep, indeed there are. No, he will be able to clean this up, just barely. And the SCVs are just looking at the carnage. And he really needs to attack move with those SCVs to make them make their threat level higher.
To repair the Thors, that's 3 Thors.
And that is cleaned up. Holy crap, that was surprisingly close, to be honest. I have to say, I keep being surprised by this game. First I thought that Madberpig would win it with his army. He lost it. Then here I was certain that Metroid would win, but he lost again. So
look at the supply right now. Metroid is kind of
Metroid
30, really?
Metroid ain't doing so peachy.
No. 5 Thors out for Madberpig.
Yeah. They are at 1-1 upgrades, so against the 1-1 of Metroid. So fair enough. Disregard that point. What I really would like to see Madberpig do right now is to either go in for a push or at least expand a bit more, because which he's actually doing. He's going to take the right side of the map for himself, or the 2 o'clock.
Take a look at the unit tab.
Yes, indeed, that looks kind of brutal. I don't really get why Madberpig actually scouted that third of Metroid right now, because that was very clear that it was there. But yeah, this is a brutal combination of Hellions, Marauders, and Thors.
That's not only a good combination, it is also an army as opposed to no army for Metroid.
Oh, don't be silly. He has force fields, and everyone knows force fields are imba. Well, he has a force field, and there we go. GG called by Metroid.
He's the army and GG.
With good reason.
Thors are way too imba against these force fields.
That was
ties up the series, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed it does, so it will go down to game 3. Do we have any information from the other quarterfinals?
Yes, Lemon won Roma.
He did, and with how much?
2-0.
2-0 against Roma, excellent for Lemon.
Against Roma, yes. That was PVZ, with the silver players. Lemon had finished second, and Roma had placed 3-0 in his group. Now it's 2-0 against Lemon. Well, that just proves that Group B was definitely the group of death.
This basically proves that Lemon is the fruit to beat today.
Absolutely. And Lemon kept whining about his group. I mean, he got the group of death with 2 gold players, and then he manages to advance, and he beats the winner, the 3-0 winner of another group, 2-0. Like it's nothing.
How are the other quarterfinals doing?
I have not heard anything from the others.
Could you guys ask them to see if they are still alive?
If they're in a game or not. Players are Madberpig Metroid, which you just watched, and Lotte Lemon Cake and Tic Tac Warmoss. Lotte and Lemon Cake actually told me they were gonna take a break.
Alright.
So yeah, Lemon is through to the semis. That is true. Lucas, are you gonna update the quarterfinals results and Lemon in the semifinals as well?
Yeah, I did that.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
No problem.
So actually update this on my chart as well. And we're just waiting for game 3, I'm guessing.
Yep, we are.
And
We certainly
how
are.
do I get here? Lemon Cake is back on waiting a Lotte. Excellent.
I personally, I want the lemon versus lemon cake finals, simply for the casting experience.
Yeah.
Well, we're just gonna call it Lemon versus Cake.
Yeah.
Lemon Cake versus Lotte is currently
What?
tied up 1-1, I'm being informed.
No.
Oh, right, yeah.
We're gonna call lemon pie. Pie versus
That's
cake.
just confusing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No. Guess what, guys? I'm gonna be AFK for like about 15 seconds because I want to turn my lights on.
All right. I will be okay for about 30 seconds because I want to turn my bladder off.
Yeah, that means I am alone here to entertain you for about 5 seconds before Lucas is burning from switching the lights on. 5 seconds have passed. I was timing that. God damn it. I'm updating my current chart with results. Results can be found on the thread on sc2practice.com if you haven't followed that. Just go to the forums, go into tournaments, and SC2 Apprentice results. And there you can find all the results your heart desires. Once again, we are waiting for the third game.
I'm totally back.
This Metroid. Welcome back, Lupus. So I am wondering what's going on in the other quarterfinals. Have we heard anything of Tic Tac?
And I have returned.
No, we haven't. They're still playing.
What was that?
Tic Tac versus Warmers, they're still playing.
Okay.
They got started a little late because of the tie breaks.
Yep.
I bet Warmers was really, really happy to beat Rituals. Really. I mean, he was complaining to me.
Oh yeah, shit! I didn't even realize that. Damn it! How did I miss that?
He lost twice to Rituals.
Yeah.
And no, he lost once to Rituals. And then he won him.
Well, I mean, for people who either forgot or only now tuning in, that was the tiebreaks, right? Yes, indeed. Basically, the tiebreaks ended up with Britchels against Warmas having to fight for the second place in the tournament in their own bracket. And in the All Bronze Star tournament, which was a couple of weeks ago, Britchels actually took the finals against Warmas 2-0, and now Warmas managed to make it through the tiebreaks against Britchels. So, Lemon is asking me if he could make pizza or if she should wait.
He's asking me as well. It's fine.
Yeah, indeed.
He has to play the winner of Lotte versus Lemon Cake.
Yeah.
Lemon Cake is currently waiting for Lotte to return.
Yeah.
So they won't be done within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So what? Why are we not invited yet? Are they videoing? No. Are they choosing a map? Taking so long.
No, Member Pig went AFK for a minute and now he's back.
Brilliant.
Fun fact, I've actually destroyed the S button on my keyboard.
Freud.
Well, the thing is, it's becoming less sensitive. Then, if you thought Delta Quadrant was a weird veto map, slag pits.
No.
No, they didn't.
Who chooses that map? Okay, well, for a PvP, I can maybe see that. I just really that map against Rogue.
Yeah.
Well, I actually played through all the maps yesterday. All the ones, all the ladder maps. Because I was training my free racks. So I wrote all of them down and I just did them in order. Because, yeah, to get to know them. And actually, I actually played, like, I don't know, like 5 times on Scrap Station. Which, I totally hate that map.
So what did you think of slag pits?
Actually, I don't mind it. I have to admit.
Well, as a Terran player, I don't mind it either. People keep complaining that your third is hard to take. I personally find that to be, well, untrue. Well, in this case, well, not
That's
really.
true, yeah, but
Well, the thing is, I mean, there are several attack paths which I find fun. So, and Madber Pig being better against the streamers and the viewers. So, enjoy it, every viewer we have there.
Yay! So, slag pits. Why I dislike it is, one, the natural is so freaking open, can be attacked and barely defended with force fields. I need to rely on force fields to defend that, and there are no real chokes to defend it. So
yeah, well, that's true.
Well,
Yeah, if you're Protoss, it might be like a shit place.
The entire map is one huge open space, so I dislike that as a top. I like constricted spaces for Colossi. And what was that unit that existed last
Pure
patch?
rat.
I think it was Thai Templar.
Thai Templar?
Yeah, that guy.
No, that doesn't sound right.
I think they patched him out.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, people keep complaining. Like, just to get one thing clear, the High Templar is still very much useful. Its use has been changed. Previously, it was used against Terran to kill anything, but they kind of changed it, and now the primary function of the High Templar is feedbacking the freaking infestors that Zerg are going to be using. And yes, the storms still very much exist in the game. They just, well, you just need to not rely on the Cater and Amulet.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've seen this opening somewhere.
Ooh, Rax? I don't know, man. I don't know.
But I mean, you can see it's very clearly practiced. I really like this build from Madber Pig because he knows exactly the build orders. He doesn't delay his orbital command. He gets that first Marine out like a boss, and yeah, and then he doesn't get supply blocked. And it's very neat, and it fits his playstyle. So why not? If you are good at one build, just use it. And
can I ask you something?
Go nuts.
Has Protoss Girl been using Madber Pig as Guinea Pig?
I actually don't know.
I would bet she has.
That is actually true.
I would totally bet she has. I
Huh?
haven't seen her play that much, but I would bet she has. She has had about 7 Guinea Pigs in the Bronze Packers channel, and I don't see why Madber Pig couldn't be one of them.
Well, I will explain what's going on. We have a very good player here, Protoss Girl, who just recently started and then skyrocketed up to Masters level in just a matter of a couple of weeks, and she's making a guide on how to become better. And she had a couple of guinea pigs from the channel itself, and Madber Pig very well could be one of these guinea pigs because this playstyle is kind of similar to what Protoss Girl has been doing every now and then. And I am curious to see why there are 3 SCVs. Is he actually? Yeah, he's gonna go and bunker rush.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you don't exactly even need to bunker rush your opponent if you do this. These SCVs are actually very, very sturdy. They take quite a lot of damage. Which means that it gives your Marines, the squishy but yet awesome units, a lot more time to attack. And
SCV has the same amount of health as a Marine.
Yeah, which is actually, and there we go, actually, bunker block.
Down. Metroid sees it, starts firing at it right away, but that is too many Marines. Metroid is in trouble. Trying to pull back, but that Zealot is going down. Next bunker being placed. And Metroid attempting to 4-gate.
And this
is finishing, but there's only 1 gate up. This is looking very, very bad. Probes being pulled, which is very necessary.
This is very well
And
executed.
Stalker down, no military units up. There's the next Stalker, but that is just 1 Stalker against 8 Marines.
That is
No
just
chance at all.
insane. Those bunkers about to finish with tiny micro. He's actually, no, he doesn't even need to micro those. Holy crap, that was surprising.
Everyone down there?
But now there's actually going to be 4 warp-ins, but that is not going to help. The bunkers are up.
Yeah.
Yep, and 2 gates have been unpowered. There is 1 Stalker out, there's another Stalker out. 2 Stalkers against 2 full bunkers. And that Stalker is just dying so fast. Metroid desperately trying to hold on here, building a bunker to power the warp gate. what is Manpig doing at home? He is sending more SPVs over there.
More bunkers!
And he's getting double gas and expanding at the same time. That is just beautiful play from Manpig.
I'm